Uh-oh, Ricardo's dead. Oh, Ricardo's dead. Oh, no. What happened to Ricardo? Hello, race fans. Welcome back to the F1 2020 My Career Mode. Today is the second race of the season, the Bahrain Grand Prix. Last time out was the season opener, of course, from Australia. Not a very good race for us. If you missed that episode, definitely go back and give it a watch. Give you a sense of how we set up our new team, Shield Speed Racing, and what we're trying to work towards and what we need to improve on. There's plenty to choose from. A lot that can be improved on this team. The car was just not very good, and we struggled mightily in Australia. But, you know, each new race is a new opportunity to do better, so hopefully that's what we can do when we go to Bahrain. Only a couple days until that next event, so not a lot of time for us to take care of activities. We only got 2 days to fill up, so we can do 1 2-day activity, or, well, that's pretty much it. So we got weight training, sponsor promotion, chassis team building, or driver promotion filming, which will boost us up as a driver. All right, so we're going to go with the sponsor event promotion. That takes up 2 days. That gives us plus 100 on Team Acclaim and costs us $5,000. But we'll take the Team Acclaim. That's always good. That helps us lock in new sponsors. We'll skip to this. Speaking of sponsors, after last episode, we now have a secondary sponsorship slot to look into because we upgraded to a level 2 on Acclaim for our team, so we can get a secondary sponsor involved. So let's do that. We've got all these secondary sponsors that we can sign, all with their different goal bonuses and weekly bonuses. So let me take a look at these things and see what looks good. All right, so after looking through all of the options, we are going to go with Zigzag. The weekly goal is to complete a total of 30 laps during a race weekend as a team. So I think that's between the teammate and I. We have to complete 30 laps combined. Should be easy enough to do. I mean, 30 laps is pretty much a whole race. As long as one of us finishes a race, I think we got this thing in the bag. So it'll pay us $78.12K a week with a goal bonus of 86.8. It's a 70-day contract. I think we can make some decent money off of this one. So welcome to the team, Zigzag. All right, we got some sponsors now on the car. Well, we have the TriStar sponsors on there, but now we've got Zigzag up on the halo bar and on the nose piece right there. Of course, TriStar on the nose and in front of the rear wheel on the side pod there. Zigzag is on the rear wing and on the front nose piece as well. So we got it fully represented for both sponsors. You can get a look from the outside here. TriStar on the end plates and all that. So, you know, it is what it is. It's not going to be the most beautiful thing in the world because it's hard to make these colors work sometimes with where the logos go, but yeah, it's a work in progress. All right, and as far as a little R&D on the car, we're going to invest a little bit in the durability department and develop this MGUK Durability 1 upgrade. It should be ready between Vietnam and the Chinese Grand Prix, so hopefully that one comes through. We get a little bit of a build time decrease and a failure chance decrease because of the morale of the department. So we'll spend some resource points and get this thing going to help our durability out. All right, and before we head to the track, let's take a look at the driver standings and constructor standings after one race. Not good news for us. Of course, we didn't have very good finish in Australia. Hamilton up above everybody, got that win. A couple Ferraris, Red Bull, McLaren, and find your favorite driver in there. But hey, you know what? At least we're not last on this list because Bottas and Perez both had DNFs. Latifi was just way off. But there we are with our teammate, Correa, 18th and 19th. We got to find some speed in this thing. Constructors, obviously we didn't get any points, so sad.
We're here again then at a circuit famous for its stunning visuals and thrilling battles for glory. Who will take the spotlight in the Bahrain Grand Prix today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some points during the Grand Prix. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. So, let's briefly discuss Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Albon, Sainz, Ricciardo, Stroll, and Esteban Ocon. Norris, Gasly, Sergio Perez, Davidson, Kvyat, Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Kimi Raikkonen. Magnussen, Grosjean, Correa, and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Alrighty, here we are at Bahrain. As you saw, a good qualifying effort for us. We get out of Q1 and got into Q2. Ended up qualifying 14th, so we beat two other drivers in Q2. Decent speed. The practice sessions, all the programs that we ran, everything. The car was really, really good. Tweaked on the setup a little bit. And really, really pleased with the way this thing drives. It's got good pace by itself. Now, how does it do in the pack and throughout the course of an event? Well, we'll have to find out. But we're off to a stronger start for this second race than we certainly were for Australia. So that's encouraging. Let's take a look at the race strategies. We've got the default strategy and an alternate strategy that's a two-stop strategy here versus the one-stop. 29 laps. Weather's not going to be an issue. Yeah, I don't want to do a two-stop strategy. I think the one-stop's going to be fine. So it's 13 laps on the medium, 16 laps on the hards to the end. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I really am fine with that. So we'll go with that. We're not going to touch the fuel. We learned our lesson from Australia. Don't touch the fuel. Leave that where it is. And so that's what it's going to be, a one-stopper. And got to execute on the track. So without further ado, let's get this Grand Prix underway. Much better start than Australia. Much better. We dive it down into one. Oh my God, Giovinazzi out of nowhere. Made some contact with somebody. I don't know. We're 3 wide. All right, very awkward start there. We're 3 wide again in the middle. Holy cow. But we're up into 12th, so we managed to gain a couple of spots out of all that. Holy. Jeez. I'll dive it up the inside on Giovinazzi here. Like he did into one, I'll do it back to him. All right, a little bit of breathing room. That was a crazy start. Super hectic start. Oh my God. We find ourselves up into the 11th position, so that's a good start for us.
All right, we're looking good so far.
Have an opportunity to get Ricciardo here. Ocon's holding up this train a little bit. A lot of ERS usage. Ocon's diving into the pits. He must have damage from that turn 1 scramble. Big lockup from Stroll. We find ourselves in the 9th position after 1 lap. That's pretty good. That's really good. Question is, can we hold on to it? We got really aggressive on that first lap to get positions.
Okay, you're in the top 10. For this lap, we can use DRS when you are
Ricciardo just going to go right by us. That Renault power plant. And he was definitely using some battery to get me there as well. But he gets the job done into turn 1. We'll have the DRS. Hopefully hold on to him here. Giovinazzi behind us. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep pace with Ricciardo or not. He's very, very fast. Plus, he's on softs. We're on mediums. So that's going to give him a lot of grip, too. We're pulling away from Giovinazzi, which is nice. That's important. So we can sort of isolate ourselves in the 10th position here. And then just execute our strategy. I think Ricciardo's going to pull away from us. Not to get too ahead of myself, but I think cards are certainly on the table here. Or, you know, our point for us possible. Did I say cards are on the table? I meant to say points are on the table. I'm so into this right now. I can't believe how well we're running in 10th position. Car's doing a magnificent job. Driving really nice. It just feels more competitive than it did in Australia. That much is for sure. We didn't have any upgrades. Nothing arrived yet. Remember, the upgrades won't arrive until after this race, before we go to Vietnam, I believe. So this is still the stock car, the Spec 1 car, if you will. Uh-oh, Ricciardo's dead. Oh, Ricciardo's dead. Oh, no. What happened to Ricciardo? Holy jeez. Car just shut off right in front of us. I'm glad we picked a Honda engine.
You're increasing the gap.
I didn't see any smoke or anything out of Ricciardo, so maybe it wasn't an engine. Maybe it was something else. Another component failed. Well, that further strengthens our play for points here in Bahrain. Lando Norris has moved up into the 10th position. I imagine he's probably going to start hunting us down. Start using some of our battery again. We had quite a bit saved up, so we start deploying some ERS here, and we've opened up that gap to Norris now. It's back up over 2 seconds again, so that's good. That's encouraging. If we can pull away from the McLaren a little bit, that's a really good sign. Really good sign. All right, we're keeping that gap back to Norris around that 2 second mark. It's good. We got people on pit road. All the soft tire guys are starting to pit here. Teammates in the pits. He's doing the two-stopper as well. He was so far back there, he's doing the two-stopper. These tires are really starting to give up. I can feel it.
Tire condition is still looking good.
Wow, could have fooled me. Hamilton and Norris side by side. Imagine Hamilton. Yeah, he's got him. He's got him. Well, I'm not just going to roll over for you, Lewis. I'll tell you that. Okay. All right, Lewis. Jeez. He wasn't really waiting either. He just took it. And that brought Norris right to me. That did not go well. That did not work out in our favor. Hamilton's so aggressive, just threw it in there. Brought Norris right to our back bumper. I'm trying to get out of DRS range from Norris here if I can. All right, here comes Lando. And Leclerc behind him. 2 more laps till we pit here. Oh, this is going to get bad. Here goes Norris. Here comes Leclerc.
Okay,
Please don't do it, Leclerc.
Make a mistake.
Norris had us with VRS or DRS and his ERS. Plenty of speed in that McLaren. Here comes Vettel behind me. All these fresh tire guys are going to make this really awkward. Going to make it hard for me to hold on to Norris here. There goes Vettel.
Box. We're coming in this lap.
Okay. Leclerc can't get by Norris very easily. He's struggling with him. It's just costing the Ferraris a lot of time. It's keeping us close, too. Vettel on softs, Leclerc on mediums. Interesting. Some interesting tire strategy playing out here for these guys. Disappointed it didn't give me DRS right there. That sucks. That's all right. Barely got it under the pit road speed. Barely got it under pit road speed right at the line. That was a nice entry. Very nice entry right there. All right, good first stint. Very good first stint. 2.2 on the pit stop. Not bad. Not great.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Norris got the jump on us with a better pit stop. We're going to go to the end on these tires, so let's see. We know we got two stoppers in front of us. Guys are going to have to pit again.
Okay, gap ahead is 5.5 seconds.
There we go. Some of the two-stopper guys pitting again. Let's see if I can reel in Lando here. I definitely think we're in good shape to make points here today at Bahrain if I don't blow this. I don't think we're going to catch Lando. He's just faster than us now. This car doesn't like the hard tires as much. Well, I don't think Giovinazzi's going to catch us, but I'm not sure we're going to catch Lando. He's just fast. And even if we don't, that's okay. So we're in a position for points, which is really cool. That's going to be a huge step for us. So, I just got to take care of this run. Take care of the car, hit my marks, understand I got a gap to manage behind me, bring this thing home in the points. Not get greedy. Lance Stroll in the pits, Sainz is in the pits. This is those two-stop guys going with that strategy. Be curious to see if their strategy works out with the two-stopper. They got a lot of ground to make up.
Sat in P8. Norris is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 4.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. Giovinazzi behind. Okay, the gap behind is 5.6 seconds. They're on fresh hards. The gap to the leader is 30.4 seconds. Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Well, there you heard it, the full race rundown right there. I saw our teammate was up in 10th briefly. He just got overpassed by Sainz on those fresh tires. But I think our teammate's having a good run. So that's good. Not just me. Sainz is 12 seconds back. It's a lot of time to make up. I mean, I know he's going to be significantly faster than us, but can he get to us? A second a lap, maybe. We have a little bit of a fuel deficit, not too worried about that.
Gap to teammate behind is 13.9 seconds.
That's his second stop.
Manuel is in the pit.
So he's on that two-stop strategy. Verstappen's flying on those mediums. He's going to catch Giovinazzi here in just a sec. Hopefully Giovinazzi can hold up Verstappen for a little bit. Just be in the way, I don't know. That'll cut us some slack, give us a little bit of breathing room before he tears us apart. All right, Verstappen got by Giovinazzi. See how long it takes him to get to us. All right, 8 laps to go. 3 seconds back to Verstappen, who just set his fastest lap of the entire race for everybody. It tells you how quickly he's running out there now that he's free and clear of Giovinazzi. He's pushing hard on those mediums. We're out here loafing around on hards. We're not going to be able to hold him off. He's just way too fast. Got the tire advantage. Got the car advantage. Got every advantage you could ask for. But he doesn't have DRS yet, so that's good. At least give us one extra lap, not having to deal with him.
The car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Hello. Here he comes. You gonna take it here? Yep. Oh, he fucks up in front of us.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Kind of like Raikkonen did when he passed us in Australia. No wing damage, thankfully, that I can see. It's twice now the AI have tried to pass me and they fucked up while doing it. I don't like that. Makes me nervous. Easy to lose a wing. A front wing doing that stuff. Look, I left him plenty of room, too. Well, barring anything stupid happening, we're in pretty good shape right now. Need to save some fuel. Here comes Sainz on those mediums. Working with Giovinazzi there. We might have to contend with him before this race is over. Might. I'm going to try and save up a whole bunch of ERS right now for the last couple of laps. We might need it to hold off Sainz.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Thank you. How about if I lock up like that? Is it still good? Sainz hasn't necessarily gotten past Giovinazzi very easily here. I thought he was going to get rid of him a lot faster, but he should get him when they get to the front straightaway when he has DRS. I would imagine. Well, look at Giovinazzi holding off Carlos Sainz lap after lap. Good for him. Saving us a whole lot of hassle, I'll tell you that right now. Good job. That has really saved us from having to worry about Sainz catching us.
We're leading our teammate by 37.8 seconds.
That's a lot. All right, maybe the teammate doesn't run as well as I thought he was. Maybe he's not doing so well. It's all right. He's doing his best. Oh, Sainz got around Giovinazzi there. Now he's going to start catching us. It's going to be a 2-lap dash to make sure we stay in front of him. Got a pretty big margin to work with. 3.5 seconds. I hope we can stay in front of him. I'm going to be pissed if we don't. I want to finish 8th. He's really far back. I don't think he's going to make up 3.5 seconds in 2 laps on us. Right? He's not going to. Right? No, Latifi's out. Sucks it waited that long to go out on him, but that's the way it goes.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.1 seconds.
All right. 1 lap, 2.5 seconds on Sainz. Time to use up everything we got here.
This is your final lap of the race.
Bottas gets the win. Sainz is getting closer. I don't think he's close enough. Valiant effort by Sainz. But how about this? Second race of the season, we're getting points, baby. Yeah!
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
All right, 8th place finish, man. Woo! That feels good. Yeah, driver of the day as well. Yeah! All right. Woo! Man, oh man.
That's it for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain and a real champion's drive to take the win. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
All right, so there you have it. The Bahrain Grand Prix. What a race, man. What a huge difference in this car from Australia to Bahrain. I can't believe how this thing performed. It was a wonderful drive. We had some great battles with people. Great battle with Ricciardo at one point, with Lando Norris at one point, and then Sainz was closing quick. If he had an extra lap, he was going to get us for sure. But he didn't have an extra lap, and we hold on for an 8th place finish after starting 14th on the one-stop strategy. And that's 4 big points for us right there. And remember, our main sponsor goal is 2 finishes in the points throughout the season. With what we demonstrated here, we're going to probably get that done. Just need one more run, and we'll have it completed. But wow, what a drive, what a car, what a race. Oh, God, Claire, I thought you were gone from this game.
Your team must be thrilled.
Yeah. I thought they get rid of you. Ugh, all right. What do you want to know? Your team must be thrilled. This was for the fans. I always put on a good show. I couldn't do this without a great team behind me, and I'm thrilled with their support during the race. We'll compliment the team.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I mean, yeah, it was 4 wide on the first lap, 3 wide on the first lap. We made it work. Shut up. That's a no comment.
Well, thanks anyway.
You're welcome. All right. I leveled up to 2 on acclaim. Now we got a 12% combined acclaim boost. And our team leveled up to a level 3. Excellent. Good day at the track, I would say. Or as Claire would say, good day today. As a team completed a total of 30 laps during the race, we did it. We completed all the laps. So that's a good payday for everything. Hell yeah. Now we're up over $3 million. We might have to make an investment into one of our facilities to make an upgrade now that we got a little bit extra cash. I like it. All right, well, that will do it for Bahrain. An excellent race for us. We get points, qualify 14th, finish 8th, have some phenomenal battles along the way. Very fun race, and look at that. Now we move up to 10th in the driver's standings, 6th in the constructor standings with a big 4 points there. 1 point behind Racing Point. It seems to be a pretty clear breakaway from the top 4, but, you know, perhaps we're fighting for 5th best. I don't know. Long season ahead of us. That's only the 2nd race out of 22. So 20 more events to go by my math. Anything's possible, but this is a great step forward. Really, really strong performance. Really proud of that effort. And, man, coming out of Australia, I didn't know what to expect. But a result like this feels really, really good for our team. Hopefully we can build on it and move forward in a positive direction. Speaking of moving forward, our next race will be the Vietnam Grand Prix. Now, I haven't driven that track except for once, so this is going to be a new track. I don't know what to expect. It's a very technical track, very difficult track, but we'll see what happens. We got a ways to go. We should have some upgrades arriving along the way. We see front wing, rear wing, under tray, durability, everything, all this stuff. Hopefully will come through without failure before Vietnam, because if it does, we're going to be showing up with a really nice piece for Vietnam, I think. So cross those fingers, pray to the R&D gods that these things don't fail. But that's going to do it for today's episode. Appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and enjoyed today's episode, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the community, get involved. Lots of racing action coming up throughout the course of this playthrough. And if you haven't already, please leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. It really helps out the videos, get it seen by more people, get more people into the community, and it helps me and the channel out a ton. I really do appreciate it and look forward to seeing what you have to say down in the comments. I do read and respond to all of them. If you want to get in touch with me directly, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. It's at Schildhouse, just like you can follow me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Schildhouse. All those links down in the description below. Again, appreciate you watching this video, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one from Vietnam.